Shocking. Your person made love with someone who said they loved them, but it's not what you think. This urgent message reveals what your person did behind your back and the lies they were told during that intimate moment. Spirit has been trying to show you the signs of this betrayal, but is concerned you might ignore what's right in front of you. This isn't just another tarot reading. It contains a revelation about deception that many people overlook every day. Spirit cares so deeply about your healing that the universe would be disappointed if you dismiss this critical truth without understanding its importance. The message you're about to receive has been carefully arranged to reach you at this exact moment in your journey. There's a divine appointment happening right now as you watch. Don't scroll away, because what you're about to learn could change everything about how you see this person and this situation. The truth about what happened between your person and someone else needs to be exposed so you can finally move forward with clarity. This isn't an ordinary reading. It's a divine alert about a betrayal that represents a critical turning point in your relationship. Spirit has been watching this situation unfold with loving concern for you, noticing both your moments of trust and your times of doubt. Missing this particular message could mean staying in the dark about actions that directly affect your emotional well-being and future. This revelation marks a limited-time spiritual window that's opening in your life right now. Spirit cares so deeply about your healing and growth that the universe would be genuinely concerned if you failed to recognize this opportunity for truth. That's why this reading found you today. Your attention to this video isn't by chance. It's a divinely orchestrated moment designed to help you see what has been hidden from your view, but affecting you deeply. The truth about what your person did and what was said during that encounter will finally be revealed. This isn't about causing you pain, but setting you free from confusion and gaslighting. The window to receive this clarity won't remain open forever, which is why Spirit is making sure you see this message now. Every intuition you've had that something was off has been correct. Every gut feeling about your person's energy changing has been valid. All the times you've questioned whether they were being fully honest with you, yet tried to trust anyway, have been acknowledged. Your confusion and emotional pain haven't gone unnoticed by Spirit. Those moments when everyone told you that you were overthinking, but your soul knew differently, the universe saw your frustration. The times when your intuition screamed warnings, but you silenced it to keep the peace. That internal struggle was recognized. The courage it took to keep seeking truth when gaslighting made you doubt your own perception has been deeply valued. The questions you've carried about their behavior, sometimes too painful to speak out loud, have all been heard by Spirit. The truth isn't always obvious, and signs of betrayal aren't always clear when love blinds us. Sometimes they require spiritual sight to recognize. Spirit understands this challenge, which is why this particular revelation is being made so clear you can't possibly deny it anymore. The encounter Spirit wants you to know about happened in a moment of weakness, opportunity, or deliberate choice by your person. This wasn't just an emotional connection. It became physical and intimate, earned ways that cross boundaries you believed were sacred between you. 2. This other person approached your person with specific words designed to lower their defenses and create emotional vulnerability. They said things like, "I understand you," or "You deserve better," or "I've always felt this connection with you." Phrases carefully chosen to make your person feel seen in ways they claimed you didn't see them. During their intimate encounter, promises were whispered that felt real in the moment but were empty manipulation. Your person believed what they were told because they wanted to believe someone valued them that deeply. The timing of this situation wasn't random. It happened when your person felt distant from you, or when conflict had created space between you. What makes this betrayal particularly painful is that your person knew what they were doing crossed a line, yet they chose to proceed anyway. The physical intimacy that followed those manipulative words represents a breaking of trust that Spirit wants you to fully understand. so you can decide your next steps with complete clarity. This other person exists in your person's world in a way that gave them access and opportunity. They might be someone from work, an old connection that resurfaced, someone from social circles, or even someone you know personally. Their energy toward your person has never been innocent or casual. Spirit reveals that this person had intentions from the beginning. They watched and waited for the right moment to make their move. The manipulation they used was calculated, not spontaneous passion. What they wanted from your person was validation, conquest, or disruption of what you two share. Their seduction tactics included emotional availability when your person felt ignored, attention when your person felt invisible, and words of affirmation when your person felt criticized. Your person was vulnerable to this approach because of existing insecurities or unmet needs in your connection. This other person plays the role of catalyst in your spiritual journey, not the villain of your story, but the revealer of truth. Spirit is exposing their true character as someone who operates without integrity, respecting no boundaries when pursuing what they want. The specific words exchanged during their encounter carry weight because they represented everything your person wanted to hear in that moment. Promises about understanding them completely, claims about always having feelings, declarations of how special and attractive they are, all carefully crafted to seduce. This other person used love-bombing language, designed to overwhelm rational thinking with emotional intensity. They said things like, "I've never felt this way before," or "You're not appreciated the way you should be," or "This connection is meant to be." Phrases that sound profound but are actually empty manipulation. Your person believed these words versus questioning their authenticity because vulnerability clouds judgment. The gap between what was said and what was true is massive. These weren't genuine expressions of deep feeling, but tactical moves in a game of seduction. Why these words were effective on your person relates to their emotional state and existing doubts. Spirit is exposing the deception in this communication, so you understand that what happened wasn't about you lacking something. It was about your person's susceptibility to manipulation when their defenses were down. Your person engaged in this situation because they were seeking validation, escaping problems, or giving in to temptation that appealed to their ego. Their emotional state at the time included feeling unappreciated, misunderstood, or entitled to attention from someone who made them feel desired. The vulnerabilities that were exploited include their need for admiration, their fear of missing out, or their justification that they deserved this moment. Spirit reveals that your person does feel guilt about what happened, but they're also trying to minimize it in their mind to avoid facing the full weight of their choice. Whether they plan to tell you or keep it hidden depends on how much evidence exists and whether they believe you'll ever find out. Their current feelings about what happened fluctuate between regret, when they think about potentially losing you, and denial when they want to pretend it meant nothing. Some part of your person wishes it never happened, while another part doesn't regret the feeling of being desired. Spirit is revealing their true thoughts, so you understand the complexity of their internal conflict and can make decisions based on reality, not the version they present to you. If you're feeling the weight of this truth and need support processing it, please consider sending a super thanks of $5 and $10, $20, or more to support this channel's mission of bringing hidden truths to light. Your generosity helps these revealing readings reach those who desperately need clarity about their situations. When you give, you participate in a sacred exchange that allows continued creation of content, exposing deception and empowering healing. Your support means everything to this spiritual work. This revelation fundamentally affects how you see your connection with this person moving forward. The shift happening in your awareness right now is painful, but necessary for your spiritual growth and emotional protection. New clarity about the relationship allows you to see patterns you previously excused or overlooked, the responsibilities that come with Knowing this truth aren't burdens, but opportunities for freedom and authentic living. This isn't about staying stuck in victim energy, but stepping into your power with eyes wide open. You now have information that changes the entire dynamic. Finding balance between your emotions and spiritual wisdom becomes essential during this time. Use prayer, meditation, journaling, or talking with trusted friends to process what you're feeling. These healing practices will support you as you decide what comes next. Spirit is inviting you to move from confusion to clarity, from hoping things will change to knowing what's real. This moment marks a turning point where you stop accepting less than you deserve and start honoring what your intuition has been telling you all along about this situation. Spirit's guidance about what to do with this information is clear. Honor yourself first. How you approach your person depends on whether confrontation serves your healing or whether walking away without explanation protects your peace. There's no single right answer, only what aligns with your highest good. Protecting your energy during this time means setting firm boundaries around your emotional space. Don't let their explanations, excuses, or apologies override what you know in your soul to be true. Recognize that similar patterns will likely repeat if the core issues aren't addressed. This situation serves as a powerful teacher about trust, boundaries, and your own worth. Your growth opportunity through this pain involves learning to honor your intuition immediately, instead of silencing it to preserve false peace. The universe is showing you that relationships built on deception will always crumble. Spirit wants you to help others who face similar betrayals by sharing your journey when the time feels right. Your story will bring hope to those feeling crazy, gaslit, or confused about their person's behavior. Turning this revelation into transformation means using it as fuel for becoming the most authentic, boundaried, clear version of yourself possible. Signs will begin appearing immediately that confirm everything revealed in this reading is absolutely true. You'll notice your person acting differently around their phone, becoming defensive when you ask simple questions, or showing unexplained guilt in their eyes when they look at you. Patterns will emerge where their story doesn't quite add up. Timelines have gaps or details change each time they're repeated. Synchronicities will prove this truth through overhearing conversations, seeing messages you weren't supposed to see, or having mutual friends unknowingly confirm suspicions. Spirit will continue validating this message through your dreams. Repeated numbers like 1111 or 333, or songs with lyrics that speak directly to this situation. Physical confirmations might include finding evidence you previously overlooked, or emotional confirmations where your body reacts with knowing when your person speaks. Stay alert to additional revelations coming your way in the next few days and weeks. The universe is supporting your awareness by removing the veil completely. Trust your enhanced intuition going forward, because it will never lie to you the way people can. Every sign is Spirit's way of saying you deserve to know the complete truth. Picture yourself completely free from deception and living in total clarity about everyone in your life. Imagine knowing truth always from this moment forward, never again questioning your intuition or letting anyone make you doubt what you feel in your soul. Divine clarity will flow through all your connections, showing you people's true intentions before they can hurt you. Spirit stands with you in your power, celebrating that you're finally seeing what's been hidden and choosing yourself over comfortable lies. This moment marks a genuine turning point where you stop accepting breadcrumbs and demand full honesty or nothing at all. Your intuition will grow stronger than ever before, becoming an unshakable inner compass guiding every decision. The path ahead is filled with opportunities for authentic love built on truth, respect, and genuine care. What joy awaits when you honor what Spirit shows you and refuse to settle for relationships that require you to ignore your knowing to maintain false peace. If this message awakened your spirit to truth you needed to hear, please consider blessing this channel with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or whatever amount resonates with you. Your support creates beautiful spiritual exchange and allows continued sharing of these revealing readings with souls who need them most. Your generosity funds the mission of exposing hidden truths and empowering healing. If you're ready to acknowledge this truth and commit to honoring your intuition, type 999 in the comments as your declaration of awareness and freedom. The journey of living in truth continues far beyond this revelation about what your person did and what was said. As you step into new awareness, stay grounded in spiritual practices that keep your discernment sharp and your boundaries strong. Every insight you receive through spirit could be exactly what someone else desperately needs to hear to leave their own toxic situation. Your growing spiritual sensitivity inspires others still living in denial or confusion about their person's behavior. Move forward with strength, clarity, and absolute trust in what your soul knows to be real. Create space only for connections that honor you completely, with actions matching words and transparency, replacing secrecy. Truth and intuition have always been your greatest spiritual gifts. By choosing to see clearly despite how much easier blindness would be, you honor yourself in the highest way possible. Trust what Spirit reveals about all people and situations, because your inner knowing will always guide you toward what's genuinely meant for you.